Hey, Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, happy Friday. Okay, Freedom Friday. I hope you guys are having a really, really good day so far. Now, today's video is going to be affirmations, okay? What affirmations we may need when it comes to the current energy at this time. And just to get like a little boost, okay? Like what we need to hear at this time, okay? A lot of times we have, a lot of things that we would like to manifest or, what we would like to put out in the universe, in the energy, but sometimes we don't even know what to manifest or what affirmations to use. So I'm going to use this deck for anybody who is inquiring about any affirmations or, utilizing affirmations in their day-to-day routines. Okay, this might help you a little bit when it comes to focusing on your goals and dreams. Now, I get it. Those who believe obviously will take the manifestations a little bit differently versus someone who doesn't believe in manifestation. A lot of times people don't believe in it because they think, oh, it doesn't work or it's a sham or it's only certain zodiac signs. Not true. I feel as though depending on your placements, especially depending on where your moon sign is, your sun and your Venus, I feel like that would help you guys a lot more when it comes to navigating how you guys can manifest better based on your placements, okay? So a lot of times, like, you could be manifesting regularly, but then it's almost like, what are you mixing it with, right? So just as an example, I'm only laughing because I know it sounds crazy, but only people in the spiritual community get it, okay? So when it comes to like manifestations, right? For somebody like myself who is a Cancer sun and has an Aries moon, I'm a cardinal sign, okay? Most cardinal signs are very good when it comes to taking leadership and taking action, right? But at the same time, me manifesting and saying, oh, I want a better life, example, right? If I manifested and said, I want a better life, okay, I can't really just sit on it and say, I want a better life. I actually have to do something about it. So what am I going to do? I'm a Cancer sun. What do I like as a Cancer sun? I love water. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go into the bathroom, either turn on the water, wash my hands, and manifest. Release, let go. As the water is flowing, I'm going to have a shower and release and let go as the water is running. Now, say I don't like that. Okay, say I hate the way that it sounds when I manifest in the shower. Okay, like everybody's different, right? But okay, fine. Then I go to my Aries moon and I'm like, oh, okay. That didn't work. Let me try my Aries moon. Aries moon is about fire. It's about passion. It's about, being able to have drive, leadership, boss energy. Okay. Aries is the zodiac of the god of war. Okay. So when it comes to just being impulsive or wanting more, if I'm going to manifest with my Aries moon, guess what I'm going to use? Fire. Right? Crazy, right? Okay. Fire, okay? If it's either that or I'm going to burn off steam. And based on my placements, yeah, I don't like to sweat too much. So, I mean, I like going to the gym, but I don't like sweating like profusely, okay? Meaning like I don't want to be sweating for no reason. Okay? So, again, with my Aries moon, I'm probably going to use fire, meaning I'm going to write my manifestations on a piece of paper and I'm going to burn it. Okay. And so that depends on everybody, how they manifest and how it works for them because everyone's different. If you have air placements, maybe you might want to journal. Okay. Have a podcast for yourself, meaning do voice memos or notes. Okay. Speak your intentions, write them down and listen to them to yourself. Crazy, right? Taurus, like earth energy, like Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, those placements, you guys need to ground yourself, okay? So if that means lighting a candle, anything that looks good and smells good and feels good is earth energy, okay? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying when it comes to like how you manifest based on your placements, okay? And how you integrate them together. Okay, so anyways, let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna do the affirmations for you guys, but I felt channeled to say that for somebody who might need that. So Spirit, what affirmations do you have for December 12th for the collective, please? What affirmations do you have for the collective for December 12th? What do they need to know at this time? What clarity and understanding when it comes to affirmations can you give the collective at this time, Spirit? What do they need to know for December 12? Thank you. So the first card is I am courageous, okay? Not sure who needs to hear this or take a screenshot of this, okay? I'm just going to put it up close. Okay, so this card says, I am courageous. Okay, it says, I do and say what I know to be right, even if it is not easy. I stay loyal to my true self. I face challenges with dignity. I am not afraid to take risks towards a more fulfilling life. Okay, self-worth, self-love, self-respect. Okay, all of that stuff is what you guys are stepping into. Okay, so that could be confirmation for somebody watching this video. You are courageous. Okay, you do belong. Okay, this card says I belong. So even if you felt when it comes to people, places, and things, especially people or, you know, energies, unseen and seen forces try to make you feel lesser than, don't let it. I'm telling you right now, collective and soul tribe, please don't let anybody tell you that you're not somebody who belongs to be here. Okay, mental health is a serious thing. I don't joke about mental health. I don't play about mental health either. Okay, and so if some of you guys are going through certain things when it comes to you mentally, I would go ahead and seek actual professional advice from somebody who can actually help you on a more deeper level, by somebody who's certified in that sense. Because again, now we're going further into medicine and things like that, right? But like I said, when I do these readings, right, it's to help motivate, it's to help push people to move forward when it comes to growth. I'm not a doctor, but when it comes to mental health, I don't play about that, okay? So even when it comes to people like, for example, I knew somebody once, and I'm not judging, I'm just telling the story as an example. I knew somebody once who did work when it came to helping people when it comes to the mind, body, health, you know, wellness type of energy. And as much as they were doing that type of work that they were doing, okay, joking around and, you know, poking fun at people is one thing, especially depending on the culture. I get that. But bullying is a different thing, okay? And I would see it. Okay, I would joke around with that person too. I would entertain it sometimes, but then it got to a point where it's like, okay, enough is enough. I don't know if you guys are doing this to be funny or if you guys are doing this because of ego. I don't know what it is. So I stepped away from it. I pulled my energy back because I said, okay, now this is getting out of control. Okay, this is bullying at this point. I don't have time to bully people, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay, now how I look at that situation is that other person did something else to someone else. And that's where I drew the line as well. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Just because someone does something to you doesn't mean you go ahead and do it back, or you don't retaliate that way. Okay, so I belong wanted to show up. It says, I am a part of an infinite cycle of creation. I have the right to be in this world. I am surrounded by true friends. I am connected to my heritage. I am never alone. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to you feeling alone, Spirit is saying that you're never alone. They're always with you. They're always guiding you. Okay, it doesn't matter who you have faith with. As long as you have faith within highest self, and especially with highest purpose, you're never alone. Okay, even when it comes to meeting new people, like the collective, for example. So say how I have my channel and say that people are showing up on my channel every day. That's still building a group of people. That's building a collective of people that want to feel like this is a safe space. And it is. Okay, so feeling like you belong could be very significant for some of you. Okay, this card is a little dirty. There's a story about this card too. This card fell in my car, in the side of the card, and I guess in there, I guess it was not clean, I guess, but I stuck my hand in there, and then the card, this is how it looks now. It's like all dirty, but anyways, this is I am wealthy, okay? So this card says, I have everything I need right now in this moment. Abundance is the natural state of my life. Whatever I need comes to me at the right time, okay? So that could be confirmation too. This is, I am strong-willed. I am committed to achieving my goals, big or small. Okay, that reminds me of the reading that I did earlier that said something about win or lose. Okay, so it says, I know when to be flexible and when to be persistent. I can accomplish anything. I never give up on myself. Okay, so yeah, that self-love of never giving up on you. Okay, always being the cheerleader in your own life, always being strong for yourself is very significant, okay? So that's confirmation for the collective as well. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? Thank you. Yeah, I am enough. It says, I am the way that I am, and it is just right. There is nothing that I need to prove. I am perfect exactly as I am. I approve of myself. I am enough, okay? So yes, some of you guys could be wanting to say that you guys are enough, okay? That you belong. So again, when it comes to, I guess when it comes to somebody's motivation or someone feeling like they need that push, this reading could be very significant for some of you guys in the collective who felt like people around you in your energy always made you feel lesser than because they wanted to feel like they were the big dog or the big girl, whatever, okay? They wanted to feel like they were the leader. They wanted to feel like they were the one that had all the answers, right? Why is it like that though? It's okay for everyone to have answers, okay? But it's not okay to make people feel lesser than because you feel like your answers are better than them. Sometimes people are saying the same thing you're saying, but just in a different font, okay? It's just in a different, it could be in italics, it could be in bold, okay? It's the same message, but just spoken differently. And that could be very significant for some of you guys where you could look at people and say, what the heck? Like, I literally just said that. Okay, so it says, I am safe. Okay, I am at home in my body. I am loved and protected. Hiccup. Sorry. Okay, I am loved and protected. I always find help when I need it. It is safe for me to express myself. I can drop my defenses and just be. Okay, so that could be confirmation. Like, it's safe for you to be who you are authentically. It's safe for you to be, you know, in this energy. Like I said, it's a safe space, right? So for some of you guys who have been around people who never made you felt like you were in a safe space, now you guys are coming into new opportunities or beginnings or just new energies that make you feel like you are in a safe space. Okay, you could have met strangers that made you felt like you were in a safe space more before your own family or friends. Okay, there could be people that you've known for a really long time and they don't treat you the same way as a stranger would treat you, okay? And it's kind of sad, but it's true, okay? So you are safe. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to be who you are, okay? Yeah, this card says, I am in the flow, okay? So it's safe for you to be in the flow. It says, I pay attention to the flow of life and I let it guide me in my next steps. I trust that everything happens at the right time and for the right reasons. I follow my own unique path, okay? And then this last card says, I am intelligent, okay? So it says, I have a strong mind that helps me understand and analyze. I am in control of what I think and believe. I allow only positive and helpful thoughts to guide me. And that is where you guys are at this point, right? At the bottom, it says, I am fierce, okay? So I am fierce is, I am a loyal friend, a trusted partner, an inspiration, a force of nature. I live with passion and I don't let myself be diminished. My fire is bright. I am full of life, okay? For some of you that resonate, you may have fire placements in your chart, but that could just be confirmation. But again, you guys are intelligent, okay? Anything you put your mind to, you guys can do it. Even if someone says to you, oh, you're not smart enough, or oh, you're not this, ew. Yuck. Okay, guys, like, really, for real, like, if someone says that to you, they're just literally projecting their insecurities on you, okay? You are smart. I don't know you guys, okay? I've never met you guys personally. This is just a collective reading. I just showed up on your For You page without any hashtags or anything like that, but I'm letting you guys know you are intelligent. Even if you don't think that way about yourself, you are intelligent. You need to start saying that about yourself, okay? Stop allowing people to have access to your mind. They don't even deserve that, okay? Collective and Soul Tribe. And I'm literally saying this like from the bottom of my heart, like from a genuine, loving auntie, uncle, sister type of space, right? Like literally. Okay, so again, like I said, when it comes to your energy, that's very significant, okay? What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? Thank you. I don't know why I just paused and then that just flew out. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is working with me today, and I feel good about that. So, I mean, Spirit works with me every day, but I feel like there's some days where I'm just like, oh man, the fog is real. Okay, so some of you guys could have been in that energy too, like clouded judgment as well. But it says, I can be whoever I wish to be. I invite blessings of transformation into my life. Okay, so a message from Archangel Uriel. It says, I can guide you to find blessings through adversity that turn disappointments into victory and transform your life. Okay, so transformations are very significant when it comes to what you're going through. Okay, even if you feel like you've been disappointed more than once, Spirit is finding a way to make you feel less disappointed, okay? They're guiding you at this time on where you need to go and how you need to move, okay? So, helpful people surround me everywhere I go. I attract friends who love and support me. It says, message from Archangel Raguel. It says, as the friend of God, I can bring compassionate, uplifting people into your life who support you professionally and personally. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys could maybe need to hear that at this time where, you guys may have helpful people around you, or they could be coming into your energy soon or shortly. Okay. I believe in my own magic. I lovingly speak positive words into reality. Okay. So this card says, message from the manifesting angels. Know that words have great manifesting power. When you call upon us, be specific about the help you need, or ask for our help choosing the words, okay? So even if you don't know what to manifest, you could ask Spirit, like, for example, Spirit, please help guide me on what words I need to use to help manifest my dreams, for an example. And that could change your, the way that you manifest. That's very significant, or very, for confirmation. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? Thank you. So this card says, I release the past with gratitude and forgiveness. I joyfully create the future of my dreams. Okay, so the past and whatever happened in the past, whether you have no contact, whether you do or you don't, but whatever the situation is when it comes to you releasing and letting go what no longer serves you, you guys are building your own dreams. You guys are starting your own chapter. You guys are writing your own book, okay? No one's writing your life or your chapter for you anymore. You're being the author of your own life, okay? You are the one that's writing your own book for your own life. Okay, so somebody could be wanting to write a book as well. That could be confirmation. Or somebody could be wanting to start journaling or writing down certain things, because I feel like that could be a story that you guys could be using, and that could be helpful for somebody as well. Okay, so whatever story you have to tell, that could be helpful to the collective and soul tribe as well. Okay, so message from Archangel Jeremiah. It says, call upon me, mercy of God, for forgiveness so you can move forward and make choices uninhibited by the past. Okay, so that could be confirmation as well. Now I'm going to see if I can get one of these cards. It's the more calm, less stress. Thank you, Spirit. I love how they just come out so flowy, like water. Okay, so each one has to find his peace from within, and peace to be real must be unaffected by outside circumstances. Okay, so yeah, I again, when it comes to, your circumstances, being unaffected by these circumstances is very significant. Now, I know a lot of people have their things about Gandhi now. I'm not going to get into that because, in the spiritual realm, a lot of people in the spiritual world are finding out certain things about certain people, especially when it comes to celebrities too. Yeah, the veil is thinning and, things are starting to show up. But basically, when it comes to peace, you have to find your own peace. And you can't allow anyone to, disrupt your peace either. That's confirmation too. Sorry, guys, these fell on the floor. So I gotta go dig for it. So these fell on the floor, okay? It says, never be in a hurry. Do everything quietly and in a calm spirit. Do not lose your inner peace for anything whatsoever, even if your whole world seems upset, okay? That could be also a sign for some of you too. And then this card says, when we are present in each moment, the past gently rolls up behind us and the future slowly unravels before us, okay? So that's confirmation too. I'm gonna get one more, guys. Thank you, Spirit. So it says, dedicate yourself to the good you deserve and desire for yourself. Give yourself peace of mind. You deserve to be happy, okay? So yeah, some of you guys, when it comes to peace of mind, you guys are stepping into that. You guys are releasing and letting go anything that doesn't give you peace, okay? Or even if it stops your blessings or abundance, right? You guys are literally stepping away from that. So that could be confirmation for some of you guys as well. Okay, starfish are very significant, especially with the color pink. This is also giving like comfort, softness, okay, unconditional love, right? And also in this message, if you notice, some of the cards have like this pinkish yellow type of hue or color to it. So some of you guys, when it comes to the color pink, you guys could be wanting to wear pink, but starfish are very significant. Some of you may live close to the beach, or you guys may enjoy going out to the beach or being near water. But like I said, when it comes to manifestations, right? If you are a water sign, you guys know what to do. Especially drinking more water too is very significant as well. Rabbits are significant too, pink bow, but abundance as well, luck, okay? Especially when it comes to being very quick-witted. So being very curious could be very significant. I mean, curious could be like a cat or, or something, but rabbits are very curious. They're very smart. Okay, some of you guys may own a rabbit. But again, when it comes to luck and abundance and stepping into newer opportunities, that is so, that's also significant when it comes to like the rabbit's foot. So even a rabbit's foot could be very significant. Okay, that could be confirmation, but keys to unlock new opportunities, keys to unlock maybe new parts of yourself, okay, new journeys, but unlocking new things is very significant. You having the key to unlock these new opportunities may resonate for some of you, okay? We have here a pearl, but it looks like a pearl in a bow, okay? So yeah, abundance, okay? Pearls are very like unique. So some of you guys may wear that like as a jewelry piece or something, or there's something about going out to like the ocean and like looking for like clams or whatever the case may be, and then you bringing one home and finding a pearl in it. Okay, so or even going to those stores where like I feel like I feel like they may be in Asia more, because when I'm on TikTok I see these videos a lot on TikTok. So even like those Asian stores or supermarkets, I don't know what kind of store they're called, but I've seen them before where they're all over the world, but I usually see them there. They have like a bucket and they have a tool, and then they open it up and then the pearl shows up, and sometimes the pearl is like blue or purple or like a very unique hue, and that could be also confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Apples are significant, okay? So divine knowledge, wealth, wisdom, okay? Eating healthy is very significant. Incorporating fruits into your body is significant, but when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your knowledge, when it comes to you teaching people, okay? Or being the teacher and having people being the student is also confirmation. It's also giving like Adam and Eve when it comes to like the forbidden fruit, okay? Who ate the apple? We'll never know, okay? The story changes so so many times, like, and it's not even to make fun or mockery or anything, but like, because the Bible is a written book, okay, the story has been changed so many times, but at the same time, we all get the idea of not eating the forbidden fruit. And what happens when you eat the forbidden fruit? Unfortunately, the forbidden fruit gave us too much knowledge, okay? It gave us too much information. It made us see things that we didn't want to see, okay? And that could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to biblical things, right? You guys are learning new things and changing your mind and being more open, okay? So that could be confirmation as well. Some of you guys could take these affirmations when it comes to building and growing. At the bottom of this deck, too, it says, I express my truth with grace and love. I communicate with confidence and clarity. And if you notice, it looks like a pearl. Okay, so even the way you communicate is very significant as well. Maybe there's something about your energy that's very graceful and loving. So even if you're very passionate and driven, like you're a feminine, but you have a lot of masculine energy or drive, people can still see that you're very soft, okay? They can see that you're very comforting, okay, because of your aura, like how you exude your energy. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this video. And again, thank you guys so much for the love and the support. And again, you know, for stopping by on my page, or even if you saw me on your For You page and you weren't trying to read any or watch any, you know, readings, I still thank you anyways for, you know, your support. All right, guys. So I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.